men and then having your trust betrayed in different ways, different layers. So I feel like for me, I mean, I actually haven't talked about this, but now it's just coming up. But I had, oh my God, that might be a heavy thing to say. But basically I had a guy best friend who like touched me when I was asleep, like before my 30th birthday. And
wait, what?
Like recently, like a few months ago. And it fucked my whole view of men up, because it's like I already went through so much stuff with heartache, and then I had this friend who 10 plus years who violated me when I was sleeping. He didn't know I was awake, because when I drink I wake up at like 3-4 in the morning. It's weird. So I was telling Prince, I'm like, I don't want to get in the car, I'm afraid. Like that's the root of it. It was afraid. I'm like, what if he takes me and I'm in a ditch? What if he wants to hurt me? What if all this fear was playing out?
This internet stuff is crazy. Like, you could just be anybody and just be a character and just come on and just, say a whole bunch of stuff. But also, this place has become therapy for like a lot of people that has a lot of issues, man. A lot of long-standing issues. And they come on to YouTube and social media looking for help, crying out for help and looking for people that will stand in for them. But this Brittany Renner, she went on to this new podcast, the Danza Project, where these guys, I guess they wanted to make a big splash, so they brought in Charleston White. But they also, and Charleston White is a very polarizing person, but they also brought in somebody that was even more polarizing than Brittany Renner. And Brittany Renner got on there, and Brittany Renner fashion, she went in there and put on a show for the people. Just a whole bunch of foolishness. But I'm going to let y'all see some of the stuff that she did, and then I'll come right back. Just stuff before every, while they're doing it, so that way they can garner attention, because they know that the algorithm loves drama and loves a bunch of coonery and buffoonery. They're going to make a lot of money off of that. Charleston White has made his living off of that, and he told you that he was in character. But when you look at the way she's behaving on there with all those men like that carrying on, and the way she's talking, it's I don't see it being real. But Corey Holcomb called her out, and some of the things that Corey Holcomb had to say about this girl. Let's check out what Corey Holcomb had to say, and then we'll come right back.
A woman, hey man, I saw this podcast, man. This bitch act a goddamn fool in this podcast with everybody. And ain't nobody checked the hoe. They actually kept letting her behavior go. What's the name of the hoe?
Is it somebody's girl?
Brittany Renner.
The chick that
You
was talking
got
about.
to see this shit. It's a room full of men. Actually, two of the motherfuckers look like they on the Backdoria side of the game.
Oh.
Because them the podcasts
I don't know what you're talking about. I have
that
to
get
look it up.
sponsored all the time. All them big sponsored podcasts is a reason for that.
Oh.
This bitch started yelling, this bitch, that's the hoe. Hey, cut them people off there, man. The dancer, bro. Who is that?
Yeah, we don't want to get in.
Anyway, the whole, look the shit up. The whole act of fool
Growing.
to the point where it got violent. The bitch threw something. Everybody gave the whole pass. People be like, Corey, when you gonna let me do your podcast? Man, I don't want no trouble up here, man. I don't want no trouble up here. Women, you already know you don't know how to motherfucking conduct yourself when shit don't go your way. You was raised by a bitch. You ain't got no etiquette, mother. Shit gonna go bad. You gonna try to be slick. You gonna smile with me. You gonna talk to me like I'm a idiot. And then when you get your way, I'm gonna see who the you really are. It's been done a million times in society.
Man.
That's why I'm a loner. I be by myself. You gonna pull it? No, man, I ain't like that. They gonna pull it, dog. They can't help it. It's envy along with no discipline. He envy what you're doing, and he ain't got no discipline. You bring these around you, whether it's the podcast, the garage where y'all drinking, it don't matter. That gonna cut up at your shit. Now here's where women take advantage of their gender. Nobody could knock the shit out the bitch because they didn't want to get a case. Right. But some will knock the shit out of the bitch. You throw a bottle at me, goddamn.
Hey, you can't do that.
That bitch threw a bottle twice and was kicking the table. Like the bitch dared somebody to do something.
What? Let a man act like that. That's crazy, boy.
She punched everybody in that room.
That's wild. I never even heard of that.
I mean, for likes, maybe. Maybe the likes are good enough for you
Who's
to be
gonna like that?
disrespected.
I mean, the action, sure, people are interested in seeing it, but who wants that? I wouldn't want that for myself. I can't believe she's.
Yeah, they
How old is she?
old enough to get body slammed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darlene gonna be mad at me, but I seen Darlene do it. She just didn't do it to that extent. I'm saying, like, when women...
I did it? I've acted like that?
Trust me, when women get upset, they lose control.
You just said women like it's all women.
Darlene, I'm
ta-
telling you, I got love for you, but when
Please
you
tell
get
me whenever
upset...
oh, no. I've
I've seen you do the same thing that girl did, just not as extreme.
Whoa. I would like an example, seriously, because I'll tell you right now.
I really believe you don't know.
I don't.
really do.
I don't. I move in when some shit is about to go down, and I know I move in silence. I'll do it. I'll
You what? You'll do it?
No. I'm not saying I didn't say that behavior. I'm saying I will protect myself, and I'll do some things, but you won't even know.
I honestly believe that women don't even know they insane. You could give a woman hardcore evidence to be like, this is you, look at that. And she will still say, that ain't what I did. I've done it before. Because I'm an OG. I've tried to have logical conversations with women. And what I'm telling you is, it's very rare that you can have a logical conversation with a woman. It's just a matter of time for cuckoo come out of it.
Anything.
They blow their lid.
When they disagree.
I'm just gonna go and say this, right? If that was real, and she got this skirt on, and you get on top of me with your panties, and you put your coochie all on me like that, and I'm a married man. Charleston White, I mean, honestly, Charleston White should want to press charges. You know, he got a wife at home. He got all this. Because just think of this, right? If that was a podcast full of women, and Charleston White went in there and he got on top of those women and started gyrating on them, threw water on them, kicked the desk, started acting all kinds of stuff, he would have been arrested. He would have been taken out in handcuffs. They would have been there to press charges. And, you know, you have like these double standards, and it's just unbelievable. Like, Charleston White is a married man. This woman know that he's married. She's carrying on like that. She's showing her coochie. She's just doing all kinds of wild stuff, right? And a lot of women are finding excuses for this type of bad behavior. And this is my thing, right? This is my thing. A lot of this stuff got to be fake. This stuff has to be fake for the algorithm. They're doing things to cater to the algorithm for money, man. And this type of behavior holds a mirror up to just the world. Because if you're the Dancer Project and you're allowing this kind of stuff just for views, just to blow you up, then what does that say about your character? Because you're willing to just keep pushing a whole bunch of just debauchery and downtrodden behavior, man. And this girl, she's totally become a character. She's making millions of dollars on YouTube. Now, I'm gonna go off and say something too. She's a biracial girl, right? She has a black father, a white mother. I want to ask the people in the chat, the people in my comment section. Leave the comment in the comment section. Let me know. If she was a dark-skinned girl, would she be able to carry on like this? If she was a girl, a brown-skinned girl or a dark-skinned girl, would she be able to behave in the manner in which she behaved and still get away with it and still have a platform to get away with it? Would she be able to carry on like this? Would she be able to go on platforms and throw water on people? See, now remember, she's throwing water on people, she's acting up, but who's really going to check her without fear of being canceled? What if Charleston would have pushed her off of, get off of me? You know what I'm saying? What would have been a backlash from him putting his hands on this woman, even though she's gyrating her coochie all over him? And this is what I'm saying. She's talking all kinds of crazy about her stuff is being torn, and it's just to me, it just can't be real. And I saw Charleston. He looked kind of uncomfortable, but he ain't no saint either. All the kind of stupid stuff and crazy stuff he says. But I just don't want people to get too wrapped up in this and too caught up in this foolishness because I don't see this stuff as being real. But man, listen, I'm glad Corey Holcomb, said what he said about it. But I'm gonna cut this video short here. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me guys know what you think. Do you think that if she was dark skinned, she would be able to get away with all this kind of foolishness, man? But because she's a biracial, man, just let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.